right, it is a Wednesday, November 26th, around 3:15 p.m. I think it's around 65, yeah, 65 degrees out Fahrenheit. And it is Thanksgiving Eve. So I will probably be on the strip tomorrow. But happy Thanksgiving to all who celebrate. I don't think Caesar's Palace has its Christmas decorations up yet. It might. They should. Pretty soon. They Forum Shops does, but they had stuff going on for Formula One, as you can see right here too. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. So up here you have the Atlantis show. It's not going on right now. Did they close urban necessities? They might have. Looks that way. We shall see. Part of the Squirtle Squad. LeBron. To guide my sleigh tonight. Original Space Jam is like so dope. I guess after that suppose you're gonna fly, huh? The intro for 90s Space Jam. So sick. If you've never seen it, just go on YouTube and look up the intro to Space Jam. Jordan, Bugs Bunny. Iconic. Baseball. Now that's a sport. And I suppose after you're done with that, you're gonna fly, huh? I definitely feel like over the last 6 months or so, they've added more stingrays. Which is fine by me. I feel like I've noticed that. Maybe other fish as well. But those are obviously the most predominant. Either or. You know what I mean. So the Atlantis show is from Thursday to Monday on the hour. 12 noon to 8 p.m. We are dark Tuesday and Wednesday. No standing while it's going on because that's what everyone does. What are they talking about? F1 Arcade is open. Formula One is looking to stay at least until 2037. Yep, 2037. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you watched this previously year, any of those videos, then in another decade from now, like I was watching when he first posted his first 3 videos, the first 3 years. But if you don't subscribe, then you can't say that, right? So. And if you may, please hit the like button. It does help, and it is appreciated. Like every little corner, like even all the stores, right? They have. There you go. Like inside too, there's a Christmas tree in there. Can I walk in there? I'm not gonna buy anything. I don't even know if I can. I don't know if I can with my drink. I got an energy drink right now. If I want, I could just unplug this whole thing. Those faces in there are so cool. I always think like, you know, in a house or apartment or whatever, right, as a security system, you put that right in your window with the shades. With the shades closed, and then if somebody tries, imagine somebody trying to break into your house at like 2 in the morning, and then they just see that giant face, and then maybe then if you have some sensor to know, then it has some like microphone, and then obviously like a camera too that you could see, and then you could like talk through it. Like, get out of here as it moves. Oh my god, that'd be so great. I love this staircase area. That was cool with the plane coming through right there, if you saw that. Nasty with those shots sometimes. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Beef tartare. Love a good pasta dish. Maine lobster ravioli. Ooh. All right, we're heading out to the strip. Hold on to your butts. Working at the Hard Rock. Look, they're pulling out the some of the glass over there. Gonna replace it with blue, probably. Baby blue. So it does look like they were off today. It is Thanksgiving Eve.
During our player playback slot and video poker promotion, and you'll cover your first $20 of loss. Wow, let me repeat that. We'll cover your first $20 of loss by instantly crediting your $20
Feels like you're walking in New York City. They are taking down the grandstands over there. Got the first 4 episodes of the last season of Stranger Things. Crazy. About to go home and watch it after this. Probably just end up binging it. Then they have the next 2, and then 1 I think is Christmas Eve, and then January. So those 2 are locked, and the last episode is January or New Year's Eve, which will be a lot closer to each other. Obviously, about a week, right? But this is about a month. That's why they're airing 4. I'm sure something. I think someone's going to die in these 4 episodes. If you watch, let me know. If you don't, all good. Like I say about this channel, not every video is going to be for you, but I'm sure some will. And not every TV show is for everyone. It's funny when you see all the complaints about the kids getting older and things like that, and whatever the reasons too, if the show ended up being pushed back and they did get older and they look older, obviously. But like talking to somebody like me, back in the day, all those CW shows, WB, throughout history, older people have always played younger. Now, I would say over the last decade, 15 years, they've kind of started to actually use young people around the age. But I remember watching in Smallville, Tom Welling was 24 playing a 14-year-old. Andrew Garfield was 29 when he played Spider-Man and was supposed to be a 17-year-old. I mean, so it's not like it's anything new. You see all these memes like, oh, they're sterile. It's like, it's not the first time this happened. And they're not like 30. They're still all early 20s that could be playing 15, 16-year-olds, you know. Look at that glare. Venetian. You always thought it was floating, but it's on a couple of pedestals. And that guitar tower is probably like, I want to say at least a third, maybe a tad more. Even so, it's got at least another half or more to go, and it's already the size of the old Mirage tower. So it's going to be huge. That's going to be the main focus here on the Strip. It is another thing that is going to change the skyline of the Las Vegas Strip. Sometimes things get built and it's not necessarily changing the skyline of what you see of the Las Vegas Strip, but this will. So obviously down the line when you get shirts and bumper stickers or whatever you see of the Vegas skyline, they're going to have to start including that. Which it would potentially look sideways, so I don't know how they do that, if they make it just like if it wasn't that way. I don't know. Oh damn, a lot of people checking in. Venetian. First I thought this person was wearing a Will the Wise hat because of Stranger Things, but it's a scarecrow. You got the sphere, you just keep going that way. The sphere is connected to the Venetian through their convention center over here. Probably about an 8 to 10 minute walk. And then you can walk along Sands, take the strip all the way down. Sands going the other way is actually Spring Mountain Road. Is that escalator working? Doo-doo, doo-doo. That it is. Oh, one time I'm gonna be looking straight, thinking one of these escalators are moving. And hopefully I can catch it on film for you guys, is what I'm saying, if I live. These escalators, whew, I mean, you fall going ice, eat your shin. Got the Wizard of Oz over there, Dorothy and the gang. Gone there a few times. They've actually remodeled this lounge area. It's pretty nice. Puppy. If you want, you could follow me on my Instagram, _Vegas_ready_, but get ready for a lot of reposts of stories of I've followed the Animal Foundation out here and the Henderson Animal Shelter. And obviously all of the country we have a mass crisis of animal shelter's being filled up with dogs, cats. I see rabbits, chickens, roosters, snakes, fish, but obviously mainly dogs and cats. But it's sad. You see today, you see almost every day about a senior dog that's 11, 12, 13, 14 getting surrendered. Older strays too. Just so many issues. And then if you actually live out here and you listen to the local news, we have so many over the last 2 years or so incidences of people like dumping dogs in dumpsters, and people find them in bags, and there's this whole bulldog thing out here, and recently another dog with a chihuahua that happened like 2-3 months ago. Yeah. I know I've heard talks about a few million supposed to be invested into the Animal Foundation, I believe, to expand, but like a lot of things, it doesn't get done as quickly as it should, and obviously nobody private is going to invest in helping animals, so on a large scale. I know smaller scales people do, but I try to do my best, and if I can, I'll get a couple of those $2 old Roy bones. I have one on me right now, and I'll give them to a homeless person's dog. I always think about what it would be to like invest in like some sort of property and, you know, do like an animal shelter or something like that, but it would end up taking up your whole life from what you see with these animal shelters and them wanting to bring over there, and just, you know, it would end up being so overwhelming. I'm not saying it's like a noble thing to do if you want. It's parts of me sometimes want to do that down the line, but it's just yeah, a lot. I mean, I adopted another cat recently from the Henderson Animal Shelter a couple months ago. And all I could really do is cats right now. I love dogs, I've always had dogs, but I'm going to be potentially living my life down the line, and everything is just not fair for the animal and me. See, this is everyone walking back right now, but if you keep going this way, the sphere. Oh, and I just realized they took all the cover up on this pedestrian bridge, which I'm sure this is one of their first ones they wanted to do, since you get people love looking at the sphere right here. I think I see you. Oh, look at that. I think I see somebody with a dog over there. A person right there. I'm gonna give him the bone. Same right. Alright, I gave my one away. I think this lady has a little dog. That's what happens too with why there's so many shelters too. You have so many homeless people that have dogs too, and then they either end up losing them, can't take care of them themselves, they end up probably just letting them go, unfortunately. And I think sometimes even losing them too. Could run off when you, or they end up passing away somehow, and the dog ends up astray. Not Santa Cruz. How you doing?
Quick question before you go.
What's up?
You got a toy shop?
Let's check out my favorite koi fish. Oh, like a tree here. Only got one car in there right now, looks like. Usually three. Oh, this is cool. This is new. Learn the rules like a pro so you can break them like an artist. There you go. I like that. Nobody is right if everybody is wrong. XS used to be one of my favorite clubs, but I have not been there in probably 13 to 14 years, I'd say. We do have some Christmas trees right here. Go for a hole. All right, back on the strip. Oh, 28 seconds. I'm gonna cross here, and then I'll go over by the pedestrian bridge across from Venetian. We got confrontation. And we're off. Working on the escalator. Yeah, if you are in the escalator business or worker or whatever, however that works, to learn how to do that profession, Vegas is your spot. Be working on same escalator every day. Santa, November 28th to the 24th. Photos with Santa. See, so Santa's not even there yet. Not that I'm sitting with Santa, but if I do a walkthrough of the Fashion Show Mall, maybe you could get a glimpse of him for the kids, you know? Try to keep the channel always PG-13. It's hard to do that when you're in Vegas, but taking down the grandstands over here. The night of actual race was packed. The qualifying and practice races beforehand, because it was rainy a lot the second day. Had everyone on edge, you know. I smell something funky. I think it's this guy right in front of me. Alright, so all over here is basically taken down. It is Wednesday. Race ended Saturday. Already three days or so, and decent amount is cleared out. It was a little crazy getting here last couple days. Gas container over there. Still got some right here, as you see. The sunset is coming. 4:22. Sunset is at 4:27. Currently 63 degrees out. By 11, it will be around 48. Thanksgiving, it looks like it's going to be a high of 66. Early morning sunrise will be around 45 degrees, getting to around 65 by 1 p.m. We had a decent amount of snowfall on our mountains already around us, Mount Charleston. You can see some over there. This time. The escalator is working.
No, I was on the top of the bridge. I thought it was funny to run there and do that.
I didn't think it was for that long.
Nirvana, like there's no mañana. Check it out, that's cool. Just whistle while you work. See, they had it opened up right here, and they had a walkway, VIP section right here, which I guess they took this part down too. Crazy, you could detach some of these. Yeah, it looks like maybe right there you could detach it. You learn something new every day, huh? Especially when you're on the Las Vegas Strip. It did come to my attention. I've been trying to heal some blisters on my toes. So I feel like I'll go for like months without getting any decent blisters, and I'll get like 5. One's growing on the other one. So I had some band-aids on it for cushion earlier and yesterday, but I took them off. And I forgot to put them back on when I went out, so now I'm kind of feeling them. If you can, please hit that like button. It does help. If you want, you can leave a comment, but please try to be respectful as you can with those comments. And make sure you subscribe to the channel so you could stay Vegas ready. I put out mostly daily Las Vegas videos. It might not always be that way, and I'm well aware every video might not be for you, but I'm sure there is something. Super thanks. Monthly memberships are always welcome for donations. You can hit that join button right under a video. $1, $2 can go a long way, especially with gas prices these days. But if you can, like I said, just hit the like button, share videos, subscribe to the channel. It is greatly appreciated and greatly supports the channel. You can also come say hi on my Instagram, _Vegas_ready_. Also, my other 2 channels, I believe, are in my description. Nomadic Sapien and Vegas Ready Clips, where eventually when I wander off outside of Vegas, Not everything will go off this channel, but depending on what I eventually do, it'll be on that channel as well. And I still have older videos on there. Actually, the first year or so of this channel, I had videos up there. Most of them have music over it, which I should have never done, and I should have started with this channel. This channel could have been a year pushed ahead of what it is right now. That is what it is. I realized down the line having a channel named with the Vegas Ready was important, but I also, at that time, also, like I do now, still want to eventually create channels outside of Vegas, so I didn't want those videos to always be on a Vegas channel, so I just didn't know how to really start it up in the beginning. And like I said, I was putting music over all my videos because I was scared of copyright claims, which eventually I realized how to deal with that more. And Vegas Ready clips is just, I have so much clips that, you know, videos that every once in a while throwing something on there, then even as like a backup channel.
No, one of the West. Come check out my brand new Blackberry Atlantis.
Well, it's like we could go check out like the northern, but like
Play to your club card instantly. That's right now. Not tomorrow, not next trip, but now. Player payback credits are instantly added to your club account and available for immediate download on your favorite slot or video poker machine. Double the money, double the fun. Credit slot and video poker players and lose their first play are awarded $20 in player payback free play credits. Player payback rewards are instantly credited to your account and are available for immediate download. To earn player payback rewards, you need to have a rewards card. If you don't have a card, our slot personnel can get you one right away. You don't even need to leave your seat.
Oh, really?
White black hair on the scooter.
Next summer.
So for me, 20.
Got Omnia Day Club being built right here. Alright, I am going to end this video here. If you can, please hit that like button. It does help. And make sure you subscribe to the channel so you could stay Vegas ready. Thank you for exploring the Las Vegas Strip with me on this Thanksgiving Eve. If you celebrate, have a good holiday. And I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.